Hey guys, and welcome to this episode of Review Flicks. In this video, we're going to be talking about Monarch Legacy of Monsters that just set a record high Rotten Tomatoes score for the Monsterverse franchise. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, stay up to date with all the movie and streaming news we have going on around here, and with that down, let's jump into this kaiju news. So guys, we're going to take a look at this article here from the Sci-Fi and Fantasy Gazette. Godzilla TV series, Monarch Legacy of Monsters, just set an interesting Rotten Tomatoes record for the Monsterverse. The Monsterverse is finally coming to television tomorrow, with the launch of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, and the Apple TV Plus series has helped the franchise set a new record for itself on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah guys, this is super exciting news for those of us who, are kaiju fans, Godzilla fans, to hear that this new TV series that's landing on Apple TV Plus as of tomorrow has set a record high for the Monsterverse franchise. This could not be better news for us guys. This is super great. I'm even more hyped to watch this TV show now. I know that the monsters are probably going to be taking a back seat in the series, but that's fine. I don't mind that. It's a TV show. I understand. It's not a feature-long movie. Having some of the human element in there is probably going to be at the forefront, and the monsters are probably going to fight from time to time in the background, which is okay. But the CGI, in the clip that we saw, guys, looks insane. Cannot wait to see this. The hype is real. But let's keep reading, guys, and see if we can learn a little bit more about what's going on with this Rotten Tomatoes score. Monarch Legacy of Monsters is fast approaching, and the highly anticipated Apple TV Plus just set an exciting new record for the Monsterverse. The franchise, which has an awful lot of very passionate fans, that'd be you as well, obviously, guys, has often faced something of a hard time from critics, but bringing these massive monsters to the small screen is paying off. So on Rotten Tomatoes, the TV series has a score of 91%, based on 33 reviews. As a result, it's become the fourth of 6 Monsterverse releases to receive an all-important certified fresh status. Godzilla King of the Monsters and Netflix's animated Skull Island both missed out. However, the latter would have been given that stamp of approval had more reviews been counted. So still, with a whole 9% more than Skull Island, Monarch Legacy of Monsters is now the franchise's best reviewed release. Guys, this is just absolutely incredible news to hear. As a Godzilla fan, I've been anticipating this show for ages, since they first started putting out the marketing material. Obviously, there's that worry. You always have that worry when you go into a streaming show. Are they going to do the material justice? Is it going to be too convoluted, or is it not the CGI going to be bad, or the human actors going to be boring, kind of thing? But guys, having a 91% review on Rotten Tomatoes is incredible. That means for every 10 critics that reviewed it, 9 of them, give it a positive score, which just, makes my excitement go through the roof. The show comes out tomorrow on Apple TV Plus. I believe the first 2 episodes are landing on day 1, which gives us a good, nice sort of introduction chunk to the series, having 2 episodes. I believe it's 2 episodes. If I'm wrong, I do apologize, but I believe it's 2 episodes, guys. But anyway, let's take a closer look at how all of the Monsterverse movies compare to each other when it comes to Rotten Tomatoes, guys. So Godzilla 2014 had 76%. Kong Skull Island from 2015, 75%. Godzilla King of the Monsters in 2019 had only 42%. Wow, that's actually really surprising that it only had 42%. Because I thought King of the Monsters was really good. I really enjoyed that movie. But 42%, I think it deserved much higher than that. At least 65, I would say. Godzilla vs. Kong, 76. See, I think those scores should be the opposite way around, guys. I think that Godzilla vs. Kong wasn't as good as King of the Monsters, in my opinion. So, Skull Island Season 1 had 82%. And Monarch Legacy of Monsters Season 1, 2023, 91%. Yeah, this is great, guys. To hear that the Monsterverse franchise, the critic scores are actually going up, which is, what we want to see. Godzilla vs. Kong, 76%. Skull Island Series 1 had 82, and now Monarch Legacy of Monsters, 91. So from 76 to 82 to 91%. The last 3 projects, guys, which is really good for the Monsterverse. This is what we want to see. We want to see an upward trend. We want to see, these scores going up, and this is just incredible news, guys. So this is an impressive achievement, particularly as many fans question how wise it was to bring the Monsterverse to streaming. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, guys. This is such a massive kind of tentpole, franchise, having these huge kaiju monsters battling each other. Is it something that could really be done on the small screen? But it looks like Apple have taken that concept and, you know, made something great. But then again, Apple, you know, they have just all the resources in the world. The company, I believe it's $1 trillion company, so they have all the financial resources, you know, all the manpower they could ever want to bring this project to fruition, if you like. So, how wise it was to bring the Monsterverse to streaming, it's unclear whether multiple seasons are planned. Absolutely, absolutely. If you have rights to do the, you know, Godzilla franchise on your streaming service, if the first series comes out and it does absolutely incredible and like the fans love it, the critics love it, and it does really, really well, bringing subscribers to Apple TV Plus, then you know they're going to make a second season. How would you not? Because this is a tentpole project, guys, and this IP is just so valuable. There's no way they wouldn't do a second series. How feasible that is given the expense of the CG-heavy series, but thus far has all the makings of a hit. 91%, how can it not have the makings of a hit? So guys, this synopsis reads, following the thunderous battle between Godzilla and the Titans that leveled San Francisco, and the shocking revelation that monsters are real, reads the synopsis, Monarch Legacy of Monsters tracks two siblings following in their father's footsteps to uncover their family's connection to a secret organization known as Monarch. That's what this series is going to follow, guys. It's going to follow the secret organization Monarch, which tracks, you know, the kaijus, kind of scientifically studies them, if you like. Clues lead them into a world of monsters and ultimately down a rabbit hole to Army Officer Lee Shaw, taking place in the 1950s and half a century later, where Monarch is threatened by what Shaw knows. So, based on the Monsterverse from Legendary, and then we have the cast list here, guys. I'm not going to read it because I'll butcher all the names, but if you want to pause the video and read the cast list, you know, help yourself, guys. So, Monarch Legacy of Monsters premieres on Apple TV Plus November 17th, which is tomorrow, guys. So, if you're at all interested in this, please go and support it, guys, because we want more of this. We want a second season. So, you know, if you're on the fence, Apple TV Plus, the actual streaming service that this is going to be landing on, is worth its money in gold anyway, guys, because they have some excellent shows on there. So if you're not signing up just for this Monarch Legacy of Monsters show, they have some fantastic other shows as well. So, you know, you won't regret your decision. So yeah, guys, that's kind of where we are. There's no comments on this article to read, so that's all good. So yeah, guys, this is where we are. 91% critic review on Rotten Tomatoes. What more could you want as a Godzilla fan? This is excellent news, guys. But jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Will you be subscribing to Apple TV Plus? And, you know, will you be watching the series? Are you looking forward to it, guys? Does this 91%, you know, raise your hype meter even more, if you like? I'd love to know your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.